Hey guys, Addict Cyclist here with an update to the specialized Epic Brain swap, right? So if you've been following along with the channel, I had swapped out my damaged brain damper to a RockShox Charger race day damper here with a crown adjust, crown lock, which is pretty cool because it's spring loaded. And in doing so, my friend that helped me with the swap had let me borrow his Quarq Shockwiz. So I've been seeing this unit online. I never really kind of thought about getting one. They're a little pricey. And on an Epic, you typically would not be able to use one, right? Because of the brain. Certainly wouldn't work in the rear because, again, the dampening, the rebound it's all different just because of the mass, the brass mass. Um, so anyway, basically I went out and I had used the manufacturer's recommendations of 118 psi for this and -5 clicks on the rebound from slow. And we added two tokens. So I figured, all right, let me go down to 110 because of the token. So basically I went out, I used the Quarq, set up the Shockwiz using the setup wizard, which is really easy to do. I mean, it's literally step by step. It basically has you cycle through the suspension, basically cycle all the way down, pull up on the handlebars so it can see the full extension. You're going to go a couple times to 50%. Pump it up and it measures. It's just really cool. So I'm not going to go into the details and setup. There's plenty of videos online that discuss that. But I went out today and I had a blast on this thing. It was really nice having a regular fork. It's been a few years since I've had a regular fork, and I'll tell you what. So yeah, maybe it didn't have that firm pedaling platform that the brain offers when you're standing. Which is kind of nice to kind of push against. But I'll tell you what, it felt faster everywhere else other than like a flat, non-rooted, non-technical climb. Because I was able to go through all of the rougher stuff and the technical climb actually faster, especially when it gets rooty. So the fact that this was operating more like a standard fork, which it now is, which is basically a fork that you'd buy if you've got a SID, a SID SL Ultimate or a SID Ultimate. So yeah, I'm very impressed. And so basically, I got home after I put on the Shockwiz when you start your ride, and I'll share a screenshot at the end of this video of the findings. And basically, I got it within like 94% of what the type of riding and how I wanted the shock to perform. It basically wanted me to make some adjustments to the high speed and low speed compression, right? But this Epic does not have that. This SID does not have that. It only has a rebound and obviously just a lockout. So those two bars on the bottom of the recommendations are not applicable. But it did note that I had too much on the air volume, so it actually recommended that I reduce volume. So the program and the unit, the sensor, knew that I had some tokens in there because basically based on its readings and findings, it recommended to lose volume. So I'm going to be I took one token out. I will be running it with one token in to help this fork from bottoming out. But with the tokens in, it was really nice. Believe it or not, it felt like literally bottomless. Like it didn't feel like I had 100 mils of travel. Like it didn't really blow through it. And when I got to the end of the stroke, like it didn't bottom out. It was tight and firm. So really impressed. And the fork is functioning properly. So just wanted to give this little ride recap. I'll put a link to the Shockwiz in the description in case you were wondering more about it. You can check out some videos, do some more research. But it's really nice to have this. This is a novelty product. I wouldn't say you need it, but it's really nice to have if you want to dial in, your bike or multiple bikes. And yeah, you can set it up on the rear too. And like I said, in this case, it's not applicable to me because I have the brain in the rear. But yeah, I would highly recommend this if you have an option to maybe do a rental from a shop, or if you have a friend that's got one. Don't hesitate to use it. It's really it's pretty cool and pretty unique. So, but yeah, just wanted to give that feedback. Love the fork. I'm glad I switched. I'm not going back to the brain. I really enjoyed this bike. It wasn't as harsh. It was a little bit more playful, and like I said, it was definitely faster in the rougher stuff. So I actually really thoroughly enjoyed my ride today. I didn't come home with a tweaked neck, thoracic, no shoulder pain or anything like that. So I definitely can say that it was a worthwhile upgrade. So just wanted to update the subscriber base, or if you're viewing this video for the first time, I'd urge you to please hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps support the channel, helps grow the channel. And yeah, if you have any comments, just or questions, please leave them in the comments. Appreciate it. Thanks. Be well.